Summary of events for the city of Damascus and its countryside for Thursday, April the 18th. The number of martyrs today reached 75 so far, among them 5 women and 8 children, distributed as 49 in Damascus and its countryside, most of them in Jadid al-Fadl, 7 in Aleppo, 6 in Homs, 5 in Deir az-Zor, 3 in al-Raqqa, 3 in Daraa and 2 in Hama. As for the field news, and starting from the southern neighborhoods of the capital, heavy cannon and rocket shelling continued on the entire area, as Al-Hajar al-Aswad was bombed with mortars and rocket launchers, and Jober was exposed to intensified shelling with rocket launchers. القابون was also bombed with mortars and heavy artillery that targeted the industrial zone, while a B&B cart was spotted passing on the southern orbital road. Moving to the countryside in its southern parts, regime forces centralized in Sahia mountain targeted Hashirat al-Balad with mortars that hit houses and residential neighborhoods. Several mortars also hit the town of Yelda, causing many injuries among civilians. The areas of the western Ghouta in the countryside witnessed a new massacre as regime forces performed field executions and slaughtering with knives, killing 30 of Al-Mawali neighborhood inhabitants in Jadid al-Fadl town, coinciding with continuous rocket shelling on the area that caused the death of 3 women and 3 children. Among the children was the 6-year-old Jinan Aslan, who was killed by a mortar that hit her house. The town of Jadid al-Fadl witnesses severe shortage of medication and complete cut of power and connections, making it hard to communicate with the activists in the town. Regime snipers spread around Al-Mawali neighborhood, and security robbed of about 80% of the shops there. Shelling from the artillery centralized at the Troop 165 renewed on the orchards of Al-Darbakhia town, and heavy cannon bombing renewed on Zakia city and Rosha town, as several mortars hit Al-Wadi neighborhood road that connects it to Zakia city. A new military convoy headed to the eastern entrance to the city of Daraya from Al-Mazda military airport through the southern orbital road this morning, consisting of 4 tanks, 3 armored vehicles, 2 B&B carts, and 6 cars with dashkas, with several ambulance vehicles and a big number of cars and buses for transporting soldiers. Regime forces gathered about 40 tanks on the outskirts of Daraya in an attempt to break into the city from the direction of Sahnaya, while intensified bombing with rockets and shells hit the city from the direction of Al-Mazda mountains and the Troop 158 following Al-Sira battalions, which caused the death of 4, and smoke was seen rising from the city after military area raids on it. To the eastern Ghouta, regime forces intensified their military raids on the town of Ain Terma as they tried to break into it from the south, during heavy shelling with mortars and rocket launchers, which caused many injuries among the inhabitants. Zamalka was also bombed with mortars, rocket launchers and heavy artillery, coinciding with the flight of military aircraft in the city sky, and a huge fire broke out in Al-Mleha orchards because of the barbaric shelling on the town.